You are watching the Armchair GM Podcast.
Hello, welcome in. It's almost game time.
Almost game time. Hey, this is the
Fresh
game of the year.
Calgary Flames season. Looking forward to it. Should be fun.
Yeah.
What's up,
Absolutely.
Tuxedo? Nice to see you, bud.
It's been a long time. Hey, sorry about my blue. You know, the Jays are hopefully going to lock it up here in about the next 20 minutes, I suppose. It's good news.
Hopefully, I'm not
So,
huge into baseball at all, but it's good to have the Jays in, I guess.
right?
Hey, Shane, what's going on? Yeah,
Shane Jones. Tuxedo. You know, I lay up at night and think about Tuxedo and some of the comments and some of the rants that two of us have had over last season, and I'm excited to do it again this year. We're not going to get creamed. We're going to fucking kick the shit out of the Oilers tonight. Don't you be talking like that, right? We're going to get creamed. We will with that attitude.
I may be team rebuild, but I'm also team absolutely slobber knock the Oilers every time you get a chance.
Right.
Hey, KQ, welcome back, man. Long time no see. Happy to have you guys all in here again. About to get the pre-game ceremonies going. Gotta love that. Sometimes I wish they'd just skip that on the stream, and puck drop should be at the time when puck drop is said to be, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I do know what you mean. I can't wait to hear the anthem.
It's my favorite part of everything. Well, Jeremy,
You don't have to listen to George.
I suppose I did invite you to come in. That's kind of my bad. Sorry, everybody, but Jeremy's here.
I did. I told him not to, Jeremy, but thanks for bringing in your slander. God damn it, Jeremy.
Just so everybody knows, Jeremy is actually an Avalanche fan. He just pretends to be an Oilers fan when they're doing good.
Yeah, I think it's a new thing, right? Like the Oilers they went through 18 years worth of trash, and now they're a couple of up losers, and so now everybody's a fan of them again.
Yeah. I didn't even realize Troy Stetcher was still on the team. The Stetch dog.
Yeah,
Stereotypical seventh defenseman that can't defend.
right.
How do you feel about those new Oilers jerseys?
Did they get new Oilers jerseys?
Oh, they just put it on the screen there. I don't know if you're watching yet, but one guy was wearing them. They're kind of like those New Jersey ones that say Jersey on them, like with the handwritten, but with Oilers colors.
Right.
Yeah. I actually like, as far as Oilers jerseys I don't mind them, but I never got why blue and orange. Like, those two colors do not fucking go together at all. It looks like somebody puked on a Leafs jersey.
It's like oil and water.
Yeah.
Oil and ice.
Wow. Clever.
Right? Just stay tuned. We got 3 hours of this shit, guys.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I don't mind those new ones though. Like, as far as Oilers jerseys go, I hope the Flames don't do something like that where they just say Flames on them and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's been a few teams over the years. The only one I think is kind of clever is the Bolts. I like that one a little bit. because it's blue and white isn't a bad look together on a jersey, but
Honestly, the Jets ones too. I don't know why. Like, I hated the baby blue Penguins jerseys, and like most other baby blue jerseys I can think of. Like even the Nordiques were okay, but not really. But those baby blue Jets jerseys that say Jets on them are actually quite good.
right. Speaking of which, did you get Matt in here?
No, I don't know. Matt, are you in here?
No, it doesn't look like it. I wonder.
My God, it's like fucking 3 hours. Let's do this. Really big ovation for Skinner.
Right?
Does anybody want to tell them, or should I?
Nah, let's let them find out through the season.
I like that. Or in the playoffs, preferably.
Right.
I've seen there was a teaser with new numbers going on white Avs helmets and kind of looked like potential to be a Nordiques jersey incoming. Kind of like Jeremy. I mean, kind of like those ones that they had for the reverse retro a couple years back. Those were pretty good.
Right. I
Yeah, Shane. I think we have like four. I want to say four, or maybe even five of other teams home openers this year. Don't want to sit through
There he is.
sit
There he
through all
is,
these
the great
ceremonies.
Mangiapane, the great '88.
Yeah,
He'll be known as the legend, right? For that jersey number, right?
yeah, you'd think
Right.
so.
Right.
Hey, people like he's not my favorite player, obviously, and people think I hate him, but I don't actually hate Andrew Mangiapane. I have a
That's
Team Canada Mangiapane jersey. I just think he's overrated. That's all. I just don't think he's as good as people, especially in Calgary, seem to think he's this like crazy good player, and he's just like kind of mid.
he's he's a reasonable middle six player, I guess,
Exactly right.
on somebody else's team. More importantly,
Yeah. How's that Jays game going there, Chris?
the just going into the ninth inning, Jays are up 5-1. So it's I don't want to say too much because I want
That's not
them to
bad. You said
continue.
this is elimination for the Yankees. The elimination game for the Yankees.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't know, like, if anybody knows anything about me. I'm a big baseball fan as well. I played baseball every year of my life since I was 7. Love the sport, and I'm pretty sure ever since I was 7, I've been saying "fuck the Yankees." So this makes me somewhat happy for a couple of reasons because I am a Jays fan and it is the Yankees. So yeah, love
Fair
it.
enough. You think Zari's going to be an X factor tonight, or in general for the season, or what, Shane?
Zari's going to be the X factor for tonight. Just tonight,
Probably.
possibly for, what do you think? At least 16 games through the season. Zari will be the X factor.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is playing with Backlund against the Oilers, he's going to get an absolute shit ton of minutes. So
Mhm.
he'll have the opportunity to be an X factor. I
That's
like,
right.
I really like Zary. I want him to be an X factor. He's definitely one of my top players on the team. I think he's got an absolute shit ton of skill. I just would like to see them use him a little bit more, given he wasn't good. I think he had 1.5 good games
Right.
in preseason, and he played quite a bit. So the rest of those games he did not play very well in. So I get why he's not in, but well, sorry, I get why he's not playing with high octane offensive players. But here we are.
Here we are indeed.
Like
There
I
he
said,
is,
he's playing
man of
with
the
back.
hour, Dustin Wolf. Speaking of X Factors.
Yeah,
Mm-mm. Nice. Nathan Lucas, who spent 10 years in the minors, never thought he was ever going to get a chance, ended up making the Jays this year and has been the X factor in this game. So it's fantastic. I'm really glad to see it. He's a stand-up guy.
nice. That's good. It's always nice to see young players get their chance.
Yeah, young as in like 30.
Oh, is he 30? Oh, I guess you said he spent a lot
Yeah,
of time at the minors, eh?
yeah, 10
Don't
years in the minors.
don't baseball players kind of go longer age wise than hockey
Well,
players?
I mean, yeah, they can, um, depending on, I guess, ability and just career more than anything. But I mean, yeah, I mean, a ball player can still be effective at 40, 45, even if they still got some juice.
Fair enough.
I'm really
Hope the
glad I've got the
baseball are out.
game muted so I don't have to listen to this anthem
Oh,
singing. I don't know who's singing it, but I mean it's not George, so it's probably better than what we've got going on at the Dome.
it's that guy who drags everything out that sings for the Oilers.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
yeah, he's got an awesome
right.
voice, but like move on, especially when it's I couldn't imagine having to listen to him every night.
So, what's your opinion on Prek not playing in the opener?
Actually, I'm curious to see what everybody else has to say. Shane, KQ, and Tuck, and
Zito.
everyone else who's in here, Jeremy. But I think I'm not overly upset about it. Like, I do think that he played better in preseason than Bean, but that bar is insanely low. I think he probably deserved to play the game. But I'm also like, he's a 19-year-old offensive defenseman. He's gonna play 65 to 70 games probably. He's gonna get a bunch of healthy scratches. It is what it is. It sucks for him probably. He probably wants to be in, but like it's part of it, man. I'm not overly upset by it. You?
Yeah, I mean I'm not overly upset by it either. I don't think he had a particularly strong last two games in the preseason. Um,
The whole team
but
sucked.
yeah, no, for sure. But I think, I mean, given that, I mean, that's likely what caused the decision, and you know, the opening game being up against what's supposed to be our most hated rival, with with obviously a lot of upfront scoring
Yeah,
ability. So, I mean, I get it. I still think that. I mean, I'm not. I'm old, right? So I still think guys should just get in there and learn it, figure it out, right? Instead of being
I don't
protected too
mind.
much. But I'm not
Yeah,
I'm not super upset by it.
I would definitely prefer that he was playing, but I'm not I don't know, like half the fan base is acting like it's the end of the world, and I'm just like,
Right. He may never play a game.
yeah, right.
And we're
This,
underway, everybody. The season
yeah,
has begun. How exciting is that?
yeah,
2025-26 season. What do we have any predictions on the season where we're gonna finish within the Western Division? Are we gonna stand strong at 17, 18, or are we gonna make a push, or we're gonna see if we can draft McKenna? I mean, those are kind of the options really that the Flames. Well, I guess the latter isn't really something that the Flames have been known for, but we're really good at that 17, 18 spot in the West and just missing the playoffs by a game or two. I hope they can, if they're going to at least miss out on a decent pick, I want them to make the playoffs.
yeah. I mean, I'm the same way. Like, if you're going to be mid, you might as well make the playoffs and get some playoff experience. But
Mhm.
I would prefer us, be in top 10, top 12 territory. But I'm looking at probably 12th to 16th overall pick again, 12th to 15th, like just right in that the mushiest of the middles, right?
I do believe we have at least one episode in our history called just that.
Yep.
I suppose
It
I
was
should
a
put my
strong
glasses
shift
on
by
so I can
Clapter
actually see
earlier
the.
there, where he was shielding the puck from a couple of Oilers, kind of using that frame. It's good to see he's learning how to use that frame a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's Coronado, right? He wants to prove something. You can tell already how hard he's skating right now. I'm liking
Yeah.
that.
Well, nice little opportunity by Matt Vigardine there, kind of deked around. I'm guessing it was Bouchard because I'm looking at Bouchard now, and that looked very much like a Bouchard not being able to handle himself defensively play.
Eh,
But
Yeah, I mean it is a rookie after all.
yeah,
Why would it? Geez, look at that. Yeah, I'm loving that.
are you a little behind me?
I think I must be.
Yeah.
I think what's even more potentially more irritating is the game tracker seems to be just kind of sitting there doing nothing. So that's exciting.
Oh, fun. Shots are 1-0 on a nice little Matt Vigardine rush. Kind of went all in by himself, danced around the defender, and made Skinner make that nice right shoulder save. Flames getting in the zone here. Backlund, Zary up top to Anderson, dumps it behind. Ball pinches. Ooh, nice little opportunity for Coleman there.
Yep.
Flames with some pretty good zone time here with the Backlund Coleman or Backlund Coleman Zary line.
Yeah, I think Zary's going to learn a lot playing with 11 and 20, right? I think he's going to be that player. He's going to be a really solid 200-foot player for many years for the Flames if he can, obviously, as long as he can stay healthy and stay out of the IR list. But I think given just his vision on the ice, and he can see plays happen from a distance as well as create them. So I think he's super responsible, and he's going to be great. I think giving him at the very least a few games with Coleman and Backlund is going to be super important in his career. I think moving forward.
So I was thinking about it. When they first put this line together, I was a little choked because you know how I feel about Connor Zary, with the
Mhm.
skill, the ability to transport the puck. I think that having some line mates that can finish, and like Coleman and Backlund aren't particularly the best finishers, right?
Right.
Not the most offensively skilled players we have, and that's a pretty low bar. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just think that line could end up doing something more than I was originally thinking, simply because Connor Zary, like I was saying earlier, likes to transport the puck a lot,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
he likes to carry the puck through the neutral zone. And having a guy like that with Backlund and Coleman in order to capitalize better on their defensive steals and stuff like
Yeah.
that might actually work pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. Um, I honestly think they can complement each other.
Oh yeah, for sure. And plus, you know how players end up playing after they, you know, usually there's a Mangiapane classic example of a player who played with
Yeah.
Backlund and Coleman, and his career kind of took off a little bit after that, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
How are you feeling about the game so far?
I don't mind it. We've had a lot of decent zone time. I mean, we already know that defensively the Oilers aren't it. So I think as long as we can exploit that a little bit and just keep pressing. I've really liked Gradin so far. He's looked really sharp. Um, I think there's a lot to like about what we've seen so far.
I have to. It's been pretty good. Nice little save off the Ty Emberson there. Dustin Wolf with the nice, I believe, glove stop. Yep,
Yep.
juggled it a little bit there.
Yep, that's okay. Stayed with it, right? And that's all you can ask. And that was his first shot of the game, so is what it is, right? So
Absolutely.
use this one.
Oh, yeah, good start by the Flames. I think it's been pretty even pressure wise, but yeah, impressed with the shots and opportunities the Flames have got so far. The Oilers with the one really good one so far.
Hmm. Yeah. No, I think we've got pretty decent start to the season for the Flames, given we're going up against the defending Stanley Cup losers. Um,
Yeah, which sucks for them, but honestly, like, wouldn't it be kind of fun to have a team that could make it to back-to-back cup?
I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'd rather that than what we've been dealing with for the last couple of years. At least something to get excited about.
Absolutely. And yeah, Shane, that was a great save by Wolf there. He caught it. Well, he got it with his kind of inner arm area, and it popped up, and he caught it. But one thing that really impresses me about Wolf, and pretty much every time I've ever seen him play, which is you know all of his games last year and a couple AHL games before that, I watched of him, and I just really like the way that Dustin Wolf fights through traffic and doesn't give up his positioning while he's fighting through traffic. He just moves his head, and it seems so simple, but like Markstrom was awful at it, moving moving his head around traffic without moving his body.
Yeah,
Ooh,
absolutely.
ball stick broken. Now he's far behind. Ooh, thank goodness that didn't amount to anything.
Mhm. This is exactly like running late to get home from work or being out and you want to get home to get to the game. So you're staying off social media so you don't get those little cues about what's happening in the game. You're about 15 seconds ahead of me.
Oh,
As soon as you said, "Oh, ball without but without the stick," thank God he got back, so nothing happened. And it's like, "Oh God, there goes his stick."
would you like me to slow down a little bit for you?
No, no, that's okay. Keep going.
It's it's
Keep
rare
going.
my
I don't mind
internet's
it.
ahead of other people's.
We got the Blue Jays, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, up 5-1. Yankees got a runner on third. Aaron Judge at bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's go, Jays. That's okay. They got to run.
Getting
It's
close.
5-2. We only need 1 out, guys.
Nice play. Farabee with a nice little one-timer-ish type snapshot.
Yeah.
I'm really liking, and I know it seems weird to have a guy like Klapka on your first quote unquote first line, but I'm really enjoying Adam Klapka and Kadri together. I find they're
Yeah.
like ever since about what 3/4 of the way through last year when they were put together, maybe even further than that. Um, they really seem to have a lot of chemistry together, and it's just fun to see.
Well, it's a gritty line, especially when you're throwing Farabee on it too now, right? That's
Yep.
quite the unassuming first line with Klapka, Farabee, with Kadri.
Yeah.
That's exactly how you draw it up in the off season, right? If only we can get these 3 guys together, we can do wonders.
Right. Nobody would have ever thought that.
No, best kept secret in the NHL, right there.
Who was that?
Upside.
Is that was Jake Bean, I think, that just took away 2 awesome opportunities from the Oilers there. Was it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 24.
yeah, 24. Yeah,
Well, I I forgive Jake Bean for his completely awful preseason. I'm not quite gonna forgive him for his awful last season, but you know,
Jays have eliminated the Yankees. Fucking A.
fuck yeah, good for them.
Super stoked. That's great. All right. Now I can be fully focused on the Flames game. Let the champagne fly. That's gonna be a lot of Bud Lights you're drinking tonight, boy. Michelob Ultras and Bud Lights. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Could drink at least 2 dozen of those and still drive home, I think. I don't know.
Is it weird for you seeing Mangiapane in that fucking Oilers jersey? Like it just it doesn't really affect me at all, but
No, it doesn't affect me in any way, to be honest. I've always been one of those guys where I don't get emotionally attached to players. I cheer for the crest on the front, not the nameplate on the back. So I mean, if they're guys that are just walking away from the Flames, not re-signing or whatever, it's like good riddance, see you later. If it's players we've traded, maybe for the first little bit, I might be like, yeah, that sucks. But as far as seeing them on another team, I don't really care.
that's a really unlucky penalty right there. That's fair.
Really?
There's not many that look weird. What looks weirder to me is like Kirkland wearing 23. Like that
Right.
looks weird to me. The one player that sticks out in a specific jersey because he played for a few different teams after Calgary, but Ginla wearing 88 in LA was really fucking strange to me.
Yeah, that was a weird choice. Who had 12 on LA?
Gabrick,
Mm,
maybe.
yeah, you might be right.
I think he might have been the last one because he was on one of those cup teams, wasn't he?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's
that was
where that's where I find it weird, right? When you see an ex player needing to change their jersey number, especially when it's somebody like Aginla with the career that he had, right?
Yeah.
In my opinion, should have been one of those. You know what? It's the great Jerome. Like, give him his number, right? It's not like he's
Yeah.
if Mangiapane rolls into town and somebody else, he's not taking Patrick Kane's number. But yeah, that's probably me just thinking about it too much.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
That score clock is it's like a minute ahead of me. Never mind you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's tough to go up against a power play like the Oilers, isn't it?
Yeah. I was talking to some people online earlier today and they were all annoyed, or not annoyed. They were all saying, "Oh, the Oilers have such a bad lineup this year." I'm like, "Yeah, the Oilers lineup is probably worse than it was last year, but I'm gonna straight up say it, like it's not a bad lineup." Like they were saying, "Oh, the first line is so bad because it's got Frederick on it." I'm like, "Yeah, but it has Draisaitl and McDavid on it, so
Right.
terrible." What are you
Yeah, I mean,
talking about? They're two of the best
I mean,
players in the game.
they were scoring power play goals off Neil's ass a few years ago.
Yeah,
Like they find a way to get it done in that scenario.
absolutely.
The trick there is to try and not flick the puck over the ice and take needless penalties and unlucky penalties or force a penalty in a stupid situation.
Yeah.
Give them the opportunity. It's a weird name, eh? Phil. I
Nope.
like it.
We had
Needs to
that.
change his name.
I'm pretty sure we had that guy's brother on our team, or in the system, not on the team. I think he played for the Stockton Heat or something like that years ago. Luke, I think Luke and Noah Philp. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I went from not being able to get the player to go to it being ahead of us. What I find weird on the flash score is it doesn't actually have the clock. I don't think
It's
I
a
like
little
that.
weird, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a. I mean, Wolf did everything he could on that one. He's he's had a few good saves already. There's only been 3 or 4 shots, but he's had a few good saves. And he's kept the Oilers from shooting just by being in position a few times.
Mhm.
So, you know, he's it's hard to go up against that power play, man. They're so fucking good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
How is everybody feeling about Flames the Flames roster this year? Let's hear some predictions.
Like, what kind of predictions? What do you want to know as far as predictions? Like where the Flames are
Uh,
going to end up in the season, or where what
where
what
the
the
Flames are
players
going to
are
end
going to.
up in the season, how the Pacific Division, West, whatever, is going to look like at the end. Who's going to lead the Flames in points and goals and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah,
do we
Tuck.
think
I
it's going
think
to be?
that's a pretty rational fear, man. I fear the Oilers will always light up Wolf. They are too good of snipers. I totally agree, man. Um, he's a fucking really good goaltender, but like until they get some good defensemen and some other players that are pretty good at keeping the offensive zone, and putting pressure on the Oilers on the other end of the rink, it's going to be pretty rough.
Yeah. It's going to be even more rough once we lose a couple of our key penalty killers too, right? When Backlund retires and we get rid of Coleman and stuff like that. So we're going to have a couple of guys that are going to need to learn to be like Backlund when it
Yeah.
comes to defending our own zone, and that's not going to be easy. It depends on what
Thomas
direction
takes a penalty.
it depends on what direction the team wants to go, right? Do they want to go high flying offense, which obviously they need to draft to do that, or do they want to be more of a 200-foot team, more hard nosed and difficult to play against? It's going to be up to them ultimately, but I think once we lose a couple of those key guys, it's going to be pretty difficult to fill those roles.
Absolutely. Nice little shot by Coronado, causing a little havoc. Popped
Yep.
back out to Uyghur, and then he kind of caused a little bit more havoc, and Skinner had to make a couple nice saves there.
Another snake bitten Frost moment.
Yeah.
The fucking Crosby jersey in the Yankees stadium right now celebrating the Jays win.
Crosby jersey?
Yeah, Team Canada Crosby jersey.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's awesome. I'm surprised there's not a Saskatchewan Roughriders jersey on there. There probably is somewhere. They just haven't shown it yet. And now they prepare for what I have always considered the dumbest ritual in all of sport.
Which is?
The off the wall champagne celebration in the locker room after every division, like after every series.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just go fucking ape. And it makes no sense to me. It's just like, get ready for the next series. It's what I've always thought. It just has always pissed me off, I guess.
I will accept that if it's like a division, like if it's a Stanley Cup or if it's an actual championship.
Yeah, like if you win the West or East Division, that sort of thing.
Yeah, like if
Or
it's
you're talking about
like in hockey terms, like if you're winning the Prince of Wales or the Stanley Cup or
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Like the way they do it in baseball, so as soon as you clinch a playoff spot or the Jays clinched the number one in the American League, so they had their rowdy celebration in the locker room after, and then they do it again in this round. They did it like the Yankees did it in the wild card round. Like they just literally just won the chance to be in the playoffs, and that to me just doesn't warrant that kind of celebration.
No, absolutely not. That they only got one shot on that power play, but I'm not gonna lie,
Mm.
it was probably the best looking power play I've seen from the Flames throughout preseason and obviously this game.
Mm.
That was their first power play, but there was
Yeah.
quite a few high danger opportunities, and um, guys weren't just passing it around the outside over and over. Um, able to keep a little bit of momentum going and get some second chance opportunities and stuff. I feel like there was more than one shot on that, but I don't know. Shot counts always confuse me. You can see shots happen and they
Well, and
don't
cleaner
they
zone
don't.
entries too, right?
What's that? Sorry.
Cleaner zone entries.
Oh, absolutely.
Cleaner zone entries will allow you the ability to have proper sustained zone time, right? It's one thing we've been plagued with for a while now, right? That fucking drop pass back to just whoever, right? They always pick their guy for the season, and then away they go. It's
Yeah.
always pissed me off. But
Strong
again,
shift by Kirby right there.
I was a defender when I played, so what do I know about high flying offense?
That's fair. Farabee with the strong shift there. Strong forecheck
Mm.
causing a turnover there. Unfortunately, couldn't do much with it, but Don't hate that. Let his teammates changed and then ran back to the bench.
Yeah. I
Simple
was
little things, man. Simple little things. Sometimes those are super effective.
I was a nice little save there by Wolf to put a stop there. That was unassuming. I don't like plays like that. Those are the ones that usually get away from you.
Yeah. Well, where are we here?
6 minutes left in the first. 5:40.
I haven't hated the Flames' effort so far. Obviously, they're down 1-0, but I think they've carried more of the play than the Oilers have. If you know, slightly more of the play, but still, considering the talent difference on the ice between the teams, I'd say that that's it's a good start.
Mm-hmm. No, it's been a pretty good start for the Flames, really, all things considered. Because I mean, we got to figure there's a pretty lean or pretty large tilt in offensive talent between the two teams. So they're definitely in this game. They've controlled a fair bit of it.
I thought so. Yeah, it was pretty quick. Why are they showing fucking Mike Smith Flames highlights here? Yes, we know he sucked. Fucking awful. I wonder if Kyle Bukowskis is going to get lots of Flames games this year because I listened to 32 Thoughts and him and his family moved to Calgary recently, so I could
Oh,
see
yeah.
him actually getting some Flames games this year, which is interesting.
It is interesting. Blomberg's played a lot of minutes in the last couple, or a fair bit of ice time in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, I've noticed him quite a few times. He's quick too. He is quick,
Mhm.
and that's what I was talking about with on an episode a few last week, I think, with Pospisil is like at least Lomberg will, fight and get under people's skin, but he'll also forecheck strongly and
Mhm.
he's fast and like he brings more things than just being a shithead. Whereas Pospisil for the past year or so, he's been a shithead and pretty much nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, Lomberg, all things considered, his lack of scoring, I get it, but he brings a lot to the team, right?
Yeah.
He brings a lot of grit, brings a lot of effort, and that's one of my biggest things is I hate seeing
Floaters.
laziness and floaters. It pisses me off a lot.
Yeah, which is fair. Well, the Flames were up 3-0, I think, in shots, and now they're down 7-4. So let's get
Yeah,
back up on it, there, boys. Um, and yeah, to your point, I agree. Effort is needed, but also talent is needed, and that's I agree with you 100%. Lomberg brings the effort, and he doesn't float, and he's like I said, quick and physical and all that good stuff. A good
yeah,
forechecker, but also I don't even think he should be a full time NHLer. I think he should probably get like 40 to 50 games.
yeah, yeah. No, for sure.
Right? He should be in and out of the lineup, like him and Pospisil and Kirkland and whoever else kind of rotate.
Yeah,
Wolf is super active coming out of the net to play pucks. He's generally good at it. I only remember one time last year where he really fucked up doing that, which is a welcome change after playing or watching Markstrom and Smith and all
Smith.
those guys for years. But
Yeah,
still, he's far better at it than they are, but still against the Oilers, I kind of would prefer if he didn't do that. And Andrew Mangiapane, of course, being the ex-Flame, scores on the Flames because that's how it always fucking works.
Yep. Yeah. For fuck's sake.
Classic. We were talking on the Discord earlier today, and there were people saying he would get a hat trick, and some people saying he would get 2 goals, and nobody said only 1.
I mean, yeah, I mean, my thought was 4 for just because, right? And I figured 2 of them would be off his ass.
Nice clear by Klapka. Not icing. That's good. Matt, has there ever been a more obvious thing to happen than man scoring tonight? No, there really hasn't. I mean, the Flames are awesome at letting ex-Flames score on them every single time there's a chance. It's like clockwork, and it happens every time. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ex players. It's first ever goals. It's first ever points. It's like it's really bizarre.
Yeah.
It's been going on for far too long.
Honestly, I'm curious if that's a Flames thing or if that's just like the hockey world is small and that happens to every team. It just when you're actually paying more attention to your favorite team, it sticks out.
I mean, I suppose it's possible, but I mean, I don't know. I think for the amount of times we hear first ever NHL goal and first ever NHL point, it's it just
It's
pisses
uncanny.
me off. It's uncanny.
Mangiapane knew that too, right? He fucking knew that.
Yeah.
It's like all I have to do is shoot a puck tonight.
You know what we should have done is we should have claimed Shillington, and then we could have had somebody in place to defend that play.
Like Jeremy said, look at Rantanen with the Stars last year in the playoffs. He fucking torched them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that was great.
Happens more than we notice, he says. All right, Flames, let's haven't fucking got a shot since they've scored 2 goals since you got a shot. So let's get in there and make Skinner make some saves because we know he can't when you actually fucking make him make some saves.
Now, wasn't it shots were 4-2 for Calgary when I said it? They're looking pretty sharp here.
I think it was 4-1.
Maybe. And
could be wrong though. It was something like that, and now it's 9-4.
And that was 13 minutes ago on Vice Time.
Yeah.
God damn it! Did it again. Oh, they're looking fucking great. What a way to open the year. We really came out this season. A bunch of hop. They started on time, Dylan.
They did, but they didn't.
And then they went home.
All right.
Quickly run through the
35
cliches.
seconds left in the period. Klafka's been impressing me today, man. Yeah, they're trying to get shots off, but they're fucking firing them wide. They aren't looking before they shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just in desperation mode trying to get back in the game, and you're not gonna what a read by Wolf too on that icing.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be successful until they start settling down and playing as a team again. Like they're right now they're playing like um minor leaguers, right? They're individuals, just everybody's trying to shoot the puck.
Yep.
They need to
Absolutely.
get back to basics, and yeah, there's your hockey 101 for today. Back to basics. Gear down
Team
and
schedule is kind of tough upcoming. They got a bunch of back-to-backs on the go coming up here. It's going to be tough, especially with Cooley as the backup. Looks like his play has dropped off significantly since his strong start to the AHL season last year.
Mhm.
It's too bad.
Yeah,
Hopefully he can keep some pucks out of the net. I don't
well,
want
I
Wolf
mean,
playing a bunch of back-to-backs.
well, he won't have to play all the back-to-backs, but he's definitely going to play 78 games this year, um, just to give the Flames a chance.
You think so?
No, but
78. Did
yeah,
Kiprusoff even ever play 78? I know he
know.
had a couple of 71, 2, and 5, I think. So is anyone surprised that the score's 2-0 going into the second period?
I am.
Did you expect
What the
the
hell?
Oilers to score more, or
No, no, it's pretty much on par with what I thought. I figured we see more of the Oilers' big, strong studs being contributors more so, but
for sure? Well, I mean,
I wasn't surprised with watching Gradine make Bouchard look like a moron.
yeah.
Make him look like he plays for the Q, right?
Well, Chris, I don't know why you say you're wondering why the Oilers' big studs didn't make more of an impact. They combined for 3 points on 2 goals.
Sure.
Were you expecting uh, them to combine for 4 points on 2 goals? Because that is possible.
What what studs are you talking about? Hold on.
Just McDavid and Draisaitl.
No, the studs, you idiot.
Oh,
Yeah,
such as?
like Ekholm and Nurse and
uh,
Henry Bouchard. Like nothing from these fucks. Kulak, nothing.
nothing from Kulak. Shocking news. Defensive defenseman didn't get a point.
Yeah.
Flames struggling to look dangerous in front of goal is no surprise here. No, it's not. I was listening to Flames talk a couple days ago, and Megan Nicholson was talking about how all the teams like to send their forwards um, into the front of the net. And I was like, have you ever watched the Flames power play? Because they've never done that before. They're like,
It's
honestly, they did all right at that today, but it's few and far between with Flames power plays, unfortunately.
yeah.
Tuxedo says, "Do you think we score this game?" Yes, yes. It's not going to be a. I'm not going to say the word. Um, no donuts. There's no donuts. I feel like they're going to score 2, but the Oilers are going to score a couple more.
Tuck, you're giving you're giving them way too much credit. Like, do you think Skinner's going to go a whole game without letting at least one weird one in? One muffin?
My
There'll
favorite
be
was
two.
the image meme that was going around in the preseason showing Skinner facing the boards as a puck was
Yeah,
going in, and
yeah, yeah.
I feel like
Facing the board,
he does that at least once a game. So as long as there's somebody
face.
on the ice that knows how to hit the net, and there's
Yeah,
only a couple guys
face.
on the Flames that know how to do that, so
That's
maybe.
right. Facing the boards, looking behind your own net while standing in the blue paint while the puck goes in the net is vintage Skinner.
Yeah.
And this is why they won't go anywhere. This is why they're going to be the number one loser, even if they make the finals again this year.
Elliot Friedman saying the Oilers are looking at Jack Roslovic, which would honestly be
Hmm,
would be an upgrade for them. I think
sure.
an actual 3C would be pretty good for them. I think. Sorry, I need to hear this.
Mangiapane.
Yeah.
I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? Do you hear me say that? I'm the bread man. I'm the
You're funny.
bread man.
No, Kyle Bukowskis is
Everybody
just
loves me.
your good buddy Rasmus
Everybody loves me.
Anderson said this morning that or he could never see himself in an Oilers jersey. How long did it take you? And Mangiapane was like, "It's real. It's surreal." Anyways,
They were the only team willing to pay me. So it's what it is, you know?
yeah.
You know what? 31 other teams told me to go fuck myself. So the Oilers, they don't give a shit. They just needed somebody to stand around and let McDavid bounce the puck off him. And I'm like, fuck yeah, man. I'm the bread man.
Hey, Chris, you going to the Flames home opener?
Maybe. It's not a bad idea.
It'd be fun. Who are they playing?
I was just pulling that up. Can't even remember who exactly they're playing. Let me check.
It'll be a fun one. I have to go to Calgary in late October, but unfortunately, I looked, but there's no games while I'm there. Otherwise, I would have seen if you wanted to go to one. But
Mm.
yeah, I got to go get a pre-op for eye surgery and go there to spend some time with my nieces and my sister and stuff.
You changing the color of your eyes again? So they play at 2 o'clock against the Blues on Saturday.
Yeah,
Didn't
that'd probably
realize
be
it
a
was a
fun one. I mean, it's a matinee, which is a weird time for a home opener, but
mhm, mhm. What a
so I'm curious
weird fucking
what
schedule. And then we
everybody.
play Buffalo on Tuesday, and then the next night, sorry, play Vegas and Calgary on Tuesday, and then Wednesday going to Buffalo. Like, that's not a little trip. And then we go to Vegas after that. Like, what the fuck? Who wrote this schedule?
Yeah, no, the Flames have famously have a really, really tough schedule to start, and it's like fairly extended too. I think it's like 10 or 12 games, and the schedule is kind of fucked for the Flames. But every team
Craziness.
has tough parts of their schedule, and you can't use that as an excuse, in my opinion.
Dylan, don't take it away. Yes, we can use it as an excuse, and we're going to do it right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious how everybody who's watching feels about the game so far. So let us know in the comments. I feel like this Greg guy, I have no idea who he is. Definitely didn't grow up with him or anything, but I feel like he's has heard me talk about Mangiapane once or twice or maybe three times. Man actually stayed on his feet and did something. The funny thing is that in the year that he scored 35 goals, he did so not on his feet. He probably scored like 12 or 13 goals not on his feet. It was actually quite something to watch. And that's the whole reason I said it wasn't a sustainable thing for him. It's because no, guys who aren't Ovechkin don't score from their fucking ass and their belly very often, and even he doesn't, right? So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
he's good.
that was a nice goal by Mangiapane. Credit where it's due.
Credit
Doug
where
said
it's
he'll be
due.
in section 112, so you should, if you go, Chris, you should go see him. Meet
Could
him.
be a 112. Could do that. I mean, he knows what I look like.
Feel bad for
I'll
him.
be most. Yeah. I'll be. I'll be wearing red. Obviously that day. I'll probably be wearing red during the second period once we go for a break and I go outside and get my head right and put on a proper jersey. That's why they're losing this, right? Because I'm wearing blue.
You should
Why am I
wear
wearing blue during
wear
Oilers
neon
game?
green so you stand out and he knows who you are.
Yeah, one of those skin suits or whatever, like I'm in Vancouver.
Like Vancouver, yeah. I wasn't even thinking that, but yes.
Nobody
Nobody
needs
wants
to
to
see
see
that.
you in a skin suit, Chris.
Nobody
Not
needs
even
to
your
see that at all.
wife.
I was going to I was going to say that if the Flames win this game, then Greg's going to win $300. But as it turns out, none of his picks won, so it's not just the Flames. Well done, Gartsy.
Gray said, "Hey, you had the blue for the team that needed to win first tonight. Now you can change colors." You hear that, Chris?
Yeah, fuck
Put the
yeah, go
fucking
Jays.
jersey on. There's
Yeah,
like
well,
12 of
I'm
them
going
hanging
to.
up right behind you.
Yeah, I should probably throw one of those on.
Yeah,
What should I
that's what
wear
I would.
tonight? Should I bust out the Fanuff?
Sure. Kyle
Bust out
told
the
me to
Fanuff.
wear Yager today, so I'm wearing Yager.
Jeez, yeah, we go straight vintage. Should we? Should we cut for a bit of a break here while we get ready for the start of the second?
Yeah, for sure. Let's do that. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes, whatever.
Mm, yeah. All right. Let's go. Be right back, everyone. So, what did I miss in the first minute and a half? I think your mic is turned off there. I don't see any red glowing from your mic.
Oops.
Oops, indeed.
Greg wants to know our final Stanley Cup picks. I have Tampa over Dallas.
Tampa over Dallas. Tampa.
Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like Florida is not going to be at full strength. Obviously, they won't have Barkov and whatever other injuries happen throughout the season. And the Lightning are going to be able to actually beat them this year. And then I think Dallas just got better, and they're going to have more time with their players, that the Rantanens and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And they're actually going to beat Edmonton this time.
I think yeah, I can see them beating Edmonton. I can also see Vegas being more of a contender this year with their additions and whatnot they did in the offseason. I think they're going to be a far better team than they were last year.
I actually fully disagree with you on that. I think they'll be worse than they were last year.
Nice.
They lost like their third or fourth best defenseman in Nick Hague, and they lost their first best defenseman in Pietrangelo, and they just added a guy that can pass pucks, and that's it. Given I'm a big Mitch Marner fan, but they didn't really do anything to fix the actual fucking problems, which is no Pietrangelo for the entire year, and they won't be able to get him back even if he gets healthy because of the new rules. And Nick Hague, who was a really, really good lower half of the lineup defenseman for them.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a fair assessment for sure.
And plus, what's his face? Shea Theodore plays like half seasons all the time. He's almost always injured. So I don't know, man. Like the thing is I could see the Knights doing well as well. Like they're definitely making the playoffs, but I just don't see them having the defensive depth anymore to do well in the playoffs.
Right.
Like, Pietrangelo and Hague are big, like essentially for big portions of the season. Hannafin's going to be their number one defenseman because Theodore goes down all the time, and he's their number one defenseman.
Right.
What do you guys think? Those who are watching. Shane Jones says the Rasmus situation likely to get traded after the Olympic break, but before the deadline. I could see an extension happening as part of the trade. I think Coleman or Kadri gets moved if the season goes sideways. I agree. I think all of those things make sense. I think the extension not happening is the biggest reason why he has not been traded yet. I also think that Coleman's going to get traded this year either way. And Kadri, in my opinion, is not going to get traded until his no move clause gets his full no move clause morphs into a 13 team no move clause, which is next off season. But I would absolutely love if Kadri gets traded. Everybody who ever watches the show knows how I feel about him.
I mean, that's not really. It's less a slight on the player now for sure. I mean, he's proven himself to be worthy in the last year and a half, I'll say. He still does some pretty frustrating things, in my opinion, but it's the length of that contract is just going to be a killer. And
Absolutely.
at this stage of a retool, rebuild, whatever you want to call it, it's just not necessary. And so it would be refreshing to see somebody else get his ice time and not pay him $7 million.
Yeah, I'm not overly nice save by Wolf on Phil.
Yeah.
Um, it's not even the contract for me. Like, I don't care about the contract right now. The Flames have a lot of cap space, and they're just going to have more and more cap space as the years go on here.
Mm.
But to me, it's that the contract will get less tradable as time goes on, in my opinion. And currently, his value is high because he scored 35 goals last year. And a rebuilding team should take advantage of a 35-year-old who just scored 35 goals, in my
Right.
opinion. That's my main thing with Kadri. But again, I don't even think Craig Conroy's going to ask Kadri to waive his no move clause until, well, he's not even going to ever ask him. He's just going to wait until he gets the trade list from him next offseason, and then he's going to work off of that. That's my opinion.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do, right?
Now, you can
Is
ask
that
him to waive. I just don't think Craig's the type of guy who's going to ask somebody to waive something that's in their clause.
yeah, and that's one of the downfalls I think of Craig, right? He plays the nice guy far too much.
Yeah.
Even though when he first came in, he talked about making those tough decisions and being the guy for the job, but he's kind of proved that he's not in those types of situations.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's been really good at the contracts. So I'll give him that, but as far as it's the hard decisions that he's still kind of lacking in. And in my opinion, it's not even a hard decision. I mean, even if all you're doing is just asking the question,
Yeah,
would
that's
you be
the way
willing?
I look at it too. Like, hey man, you
Right?
feel like if you feel like
To plug in,
you would have a better chance to win somewhere else, give me a
yeah,
couple places, and we'll see what we can do. Like,
yeah, exactly.
all
Yeah,
due
do you want to try
respect,
and win
I
another
think it
cup
would
or
be
not?
best for both of us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Anybody that's competitive in sport, I would think would be at least willing to entertain the conversation as far as becoming part of a team that's has potential, right? Like do you want to win again or not? It's up to you.
Yeah, especially with his age, right? Like, he only has so many years left.
Yeah.
Sean says the Flames have been playing good defensively. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Probably better than they could be, but definitely good would not be the word I would put there.
You're probably basing that on the last minute and a half of ice time that we're witnessing, but um,
Well,
they they
like I
they
said,
started well defensively. They definitely started well defensively, and then they kind of pulled back on that a little bit in the last 10 minutes of the first. But I mean, this second period is just flying by.
yeah,
This is nuts.
I think the Flames played really good for the first half of the first period
I
defensively, and then it kind of fallen off since then.
can't believe Klappa got a penalty. Meh, we'll see. I'll see on the replay, but I do like the fact that he finished the check on McDavid at the end of it.
Oh, that's definitely a penalty. You're ahead of me now. This is strange how I was like a minute ahead of you, and now, yeah, that was definitely a penalty. That was
Yeah.
a hook and a half.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Coleman over Kadri as well. I think both to Carolina with retention for Stankoven and futures. I don't know if they trade Stankoven for Kadri or Coleman. I would fucking love that, but I can't see Stankoven being a part of that. They traded fucking Nico Rantanen for him. I don't think they're going to be gung ho. Like, there's probably other guys in their system that that you could trade for Kadri along with first round pick or whatever, and I'd be down with that. I think Kadri would be a good fit. I think they have some cap space as well, so I do think Carolina would be a fit if Kadri would be willing to go there. We have to remember Coleman has some trade protection too, but it's far less than Kadri. I think he's only got 18 no trade or something like that. It's Coleman is very tradable.
Yeah, I'm looking Coleman up now. Yeah, 10-team trade list.
10-team trade list for Coleman?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's still a third of the league, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, that's
he's going to be like. Sorry?
Kadri has a 13-team no trade list, so Kadri's trade protection next year, yes, is way better than Coleman. Obviously, currently Coleman is better.
Yeah.
It's because right now Kadri's got the full no move, but as far as when the actual modified no trade clause kicks in for Kadri, Coleman's definitely got the better protection, if you will.
Here's my thing with Coleman. He's a winner, right? He's won 2 cups. He knows what it's like. He likely wants to do that again. He's not going to be saying he's not going to be putting fucking Boston and San Jose and Chicago on his list, right? He's going to be putting teams that he knows has a chance to win, and he's smart enough to put teams that would want him on that list, I think. Right? As much as he likes Calgary, and that's one thing I've always loved about Coleman. He likes Calgary, but I also think that he knows the business side, and I don't think he'd be using a 10-team trade clause to stay if he could go to a place that would win, especially if that place is where he's from, which is Dallas.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think he would need to get his agent to start making phone calls to find out what 10 teams would potentially want him in a.
I mean, I think you have to give those lists at the beginning of the year or at the beginning of free agency. I can't remember, but there's a time you have to give those lists.
Yeah, it can be modified at any time, though. But I think, yeah, you do have to give the list at the beginning of the year to give the team the opportunity to start making phone calls on it. But
yeah, for sure.
I think he's going to need to find out what those teams are via his agent's going to have to make calls and talk to other teams and be like, is there any interest if the possibility comes up? I think, yes, he is a useful player, but our team's going to be willing to pay top dollar for, a 36-year-old Blake Coleman.
Yeah. No. The value to me in moving Coleman, like, yes, I think that we could get some return. I think that you could probably get a late first and nothing else, or like a decent prospect in a second or something like that. But the main value in trading Coleman to me is you don't have to send Gradine down when Huberdeau and Pospisil come back. You get more ice time for some other guys.
Oh yeah,
Draisaitl, classic Oilers.
Yeah, I mean, if we got to stay out of the penalty box if we want to have any chance at winning games. Yeah, no, I think there's huge value for the Flames trading him away. I'm just talking about what teams are willing to pay. Like,
I think we could get a first round pick for late.
A first round pick?
Oh yeah, I think you could, dude.
Yeah.
He's already got a
I
first round pick as a return on him before.
yeah, 5 years ago, dude.
Yeah,
He's been on the Flames for 5 years,
he's the
right?
same player
Or
he
four
was 5
years.
years ago, if not better.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I
He's not even close. He's
I
not
think
even close to the same player.
than he was in New Jersey. I think he's much better than he was in New Jersey. But
Are we still talking about Coleman?
yes,
Okay. I I think he's half the player that he was before we got him.
fair enough. I think he's still very effective. Like he had a bad preseason, but I don't know. I think he's still pretty effective.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's still effective, but he's nowhere near the same player. Like there's that's a weird take. I don't see how that's even close to being reality.
I think he's far better defensively than he was back then, and that's always been his main selling. Is like you get Coleman because you want a third line. Like Flames got Coleman because they wanted a third line shutdown guy back in the day, and that's what they got. And he's still a
His
third line
his
shutdown guy.
his season last year was his worst, goals, worst plus minus. Like I don't know.
Had a full
I
team of
don't
bats last year. What are we talking about?
right. But he's supposed to be the big fucking game changer, is what you're saying. Like I'm
Defensively,
saying,
sure, but like
I don't. I don't think there's a fucking reality that he's worth a first round pick.
I think he's totally
I
worth a first round pick with
yeah,
nothing else.
that's-
Like a top
I
15
think
protected first round pick and nothing else.
if Craig Conroy can pull off a fucking first round pick for Blake Coleman, that's 100%. Obviously, I'm going to back that no matter what. I think whoever pays that is fucking ridiculous because he's going to be on your third line. Paying,
That was a nice move
paying,
by Coronado on the blue line there. Keep going though.
yeah. I don't see any contending team who's paying a first round pick for a third line player.
They do every year. Every year, third line players get first round picks. Every single year. The first liners get a first round pick, another pick, and multiple prospects. First or third liners get first round picks with nothing else.
I don't know. I don't see it that way. Like I said, he was absolutely worth the first round pick when we picked him up. I don't see how there's even close to being a scenario that he's worth a first round pick now.
Sure. I'm interested to see what we get from him now. Uyghur has taken like 5 shots today, and all of them have been blocked by the guy who's like literally directly in front of him. Like,
Yeah,
choose better.
yeah. He used to be so good at
Filtering.
shifting side to side and creating a shooting lane.
Oh, almost. Oh, Kadri almost put that in. Looks like they've mixed up the lines. Looks like Zeri's playing with Kadri now, unless it's just a line change going on.
Yeah, maybe Kadri, Farabee, and Coleman. It probably had something to do with Klapka just being in the penalty box.
Well, I guess Greg agrees with you, even though I think fucking third liners get first round picks every year.
Yeah, that's my thought exactly, Greg. I mean, there it is. There it is. Who'd we pick? Number 92, right?
Creedine,
Yeah.
you're ahead of me. Oh, he's got a breakaway. I'm just watching it live here. Oh,
Beauty. Classic Skinner.
That's exactly how you score a goal, Gardine. Ah, love it.
Just how you write it up. Yeah. Beep, 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 diddle, doo, 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 diddle, doo, doo, doo.
He was trying
Oh
to
man,
pass that. Like, let me see the replay. I'm way behind you.
fucking Philp.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
he
what
was
would have
trying
made
to
that play better if
spinorama
that was
pass.
Bouchard?
He was no,
Yeah, he
it's
was just trying to pass it.
42. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Philp.
Philp.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing that would have made that play better if it was number 2.
Yeah.
Number 1 in our hearts, number 2 on the ice. Bouchard. We don't know if he's looking at you or looking for you, but I'll tell you one thing's for sure: he's not going to find you. Fucking guy. Sorry, just kind of going off in a bit of a
No,
tangent.
that was funny.
I'm still celebrating the Blue Jays win, by the way.
Apparently, Greg doesn't like it when I'm having a good time.
I agree, Greg. You know, I've got the headphones on. It's even louder for me, dude.
Gradine from Kadri and Coronado, is that the line now, or is that just a line change again?
I actually didn't even see the full action leading up to it. I looked up when he was just streaking down the ice. So, I mean, obviously he's got to put something in the blender, right? You can't go that long being down 3-0 without mixing something up.
Exactly. Matt thinks he's got to have a hat trick for us to have a chance tonight. He has had like that goal wasn't even really a high danger opportunity, but I'd argue he's had the Flames' only high danger opportunity of the night, which was
He's looked
at the
he's
beginning of the
looked
first.
good. He's looked really good. So I mean, if nothing else, we've got a good story coming out of preseason in Gradine for sure.
Absolutely. First game, first goal. That's big. And I don't know. I've obviously on the podcast we put out our top Flames prospects lists over the summer, and I got quite a bit of pushback on Gradine being near the top of my list. This is why.
Did I give you?
No,
Did I
you
give
did
you
not give me
pushback?
shit. I had a couple of
Oh,
people
okay.
who listened to the
Oh,
show
okay.
message me being like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Why is Gradine there over blah whoever they were talking about?" Right? And I was just
Right.
yeah, like I don't know if he's gonna stick on the team when Huberdeau and Pospisil come back, but fuck, he's gonna make it hard for them to not. Greg's in our fantasy league. He says he picked up Coronado. That must be in the rotisserie league and not in the keeper league because I believe I have him in the keeper league. Could be wrong though. I have him in one of the leagues. So. Nice to get a point out of that.
No doubt about it.
I also picked up Gradine. I have a what do you call it? Um, prospects league, dynasty league, where you pick up prospects and keep them for forever, type of thing. And I picked up Gradine because nobody had him over the summer, and yeah, pretty pumped on that.
Yeah, I mean, you've got some good future capital there for sure.
Yeah.
Whether I mean, I'm guessing he's going to play potentially 20 games this year, which
Well, I
potentially.
mean,
Anyways.
I'll keep him for many years, so most
Yeah,
likely,
well,
unless he
exactly.
turns out to be a bust.
Yeah, in a dynasty style league, then he's a good player to have, right? Because you'll have a decent player for a number of years.
Yeah.
Fucking Klapka fighting hard. Yeah. That might be high sticking. But we'll see. It might be a high stick. Let's see what the replay says.
That could be high stick. I just saw it. Was that Zeri? Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely could be high sticking. Again, I was like 30, 30 seconds behind you there, but it looked like high sticking from my vantage point.
Yeah, that might. Let's see. Let's see what the replay shows. Oh, maybe not. No. All right, now we got ice level.
Kelly doesn't think it was above, but
Uh, that's awfully close. See if this one shows any better.
was that even?
That's
That wasn't
yeah.
his stick,
No, that was
was it?
Hopkins. No, we did after.
Was it?
No,
That was new.
that's
Or that was somebody else's stick, wasn't it?
no. Watch the end.
Okay.
It's definitely his stick, but it's fuck. That's close, man. We'll see. I won't be surprised with either call, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm going to refresh here and see if I can get. I agree with Greg. The backside preview looks like it was a goal, or it looks like it was above.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's above by about 4 inches. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll come back. See what they say.
I'm going to pull a Mike Smith. I lost his stick in the crowd.
I'm gonna pull a Dylan. You can't fucking use it as an excuse every time, Mike.
It might be one of those. It looks high, but it could be a good goal on the ice. Therefore, I don't know.
And they called it a good goal on the ice, I believe. So
Yeah.
yeah, got a goal. God damn. Toronto comes through for the Flames. Is this a new season or what?
Right?
I,
Oh, Zeri's pumped. Love that. You're right. You're right, Greg. I'm that big, and I'm
Dylan's what?
being liberal with that.
Was that you talking like the 4 to 6 inch?
Yeah.
Got it. Are we being PG for this show? Just want to check before I
I don't
say
know,
something
bro. We've
inappropriate.
sworn once or twice, I think.
Uh, Swearing might be a little bit tame compared to what I was about to say. Um, anyways, moving on. Here we go. 3-2 now. Let's go Flames, mounting the comeback. The Jays can beat the Yankees. The Flames can beat the Oilers.
Looks like KQ's ahead of us by quite a bit. Try not to read it.
I mean, ahead by everybody. I think maybe KQ's just catching up from 6 minutes ago.
That's possible.
Because even the flash score hasn't changed. So I think they're just saying that Gradine is a stud, which he is.
Absolutely a stud. I think you're right. Because I'm
I
just
think
going to
that's what it
commercial.
is. We're going to commercial. I'm just like, yeah, let's see Gradine. Go boy. You know, it takes supreme talent to just do a wrap round, pass it off a couple of guys, and get in the net. You have any idea how good you have to be with your angles to be able to pass it off somebody else's foot who's 8 feet in the other direction? Like that's elite angles right there.
It's funny how streams go, Matt, because I was about a minute ahead of Chris the first period, and then I've been behind Chris for the second period. And you're about 10
Well,
seconds ahead of both of us somehow.
the first period I was using the IPTV.
Oh,
Now I'm back on the Sportsnet stream. The
you know,
the,
Jeremy,
the issue,
I thought they would sign Hart. He's saying, "What do we have another week for the Oilers sign Hart?" I thought they would in the off season, but I'm pretty sure Jeff Jackson or whoever the fucking assistant general manager is over there came out and said that they have no interest and they won't, which is a rare win by the Oilers as far as signing terrible people because they're really good at signing terrible people. But good that they didn't.
yeah, Shane, I was watching the ESPN too off the IPTV, so
Uh,
it's pretty decent actually. The quality on my IPTV is top notch. It's good 4K. Um, the only downside I'll say is, at least in comparison to the Sportsnet subscription, is I have, with the Sportsnet I have the ability to start a game over. So if I'm running behind getting to the game, I can just start it over and fast forward commercials, which is great. Plus, if I have a couple of games that I want to watch in the evening, I can rewatch stuff the next day up to 24 hours, which is, I think, a pretty cool feature. But
you get ESPN streams through Disney. Does that mean does anybody who has Disney get ESPN streams, or do you have to subscribe to that?
I don't know. I don't have Disney. I canceled Disney years ago.
I canceled my Disney years ago, but my girlfriend has it, so I use hers. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching on Sportsnet Plus. It's annoying. Like you'd figure that the stream for Sportsnet would be like the fastest one. No.
No, it's slower than cable. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
if I
that's
if
what
I
I'm
was
saying. I'm saying you'd figure that it should be.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's really bizarre. Like if I pause it right now, it'll show that the time, the actual time of day on the pause, it'll say that it's like 9:45 or 9:40. It's usually like 5 to 10 minutes from actual current time. It's really bizarre and frustrating, actually.
Jack
You
Roslovic
mad at
signed with the Oilers.
actually
1.5
did or
mil for 1 year.
well,
That honestly, like that's he's going to be their like fifth best forward, in my opinion. They have a bunch of junk in their bottom six.
right.
So Roslovic is a vast improvement, in my opinion. Fortunately, and at 1.5, that's pretty good. I mean, it's weird that he's was unsigned for so long because he was pretty productive last year. I thought. I have to look at it. He played in Carolina for last year.
He's coming off a 2.8.
The Flames seem
There's
to be
only
gaining a little bit of momentum here from that last goal. Still
Mhm.
missing the net like classic Flames, but you know.
No, but we're sustaining a lot more zone time, anyways.
Oh, 100%. And getting the
Just need to
rebounds.
capitalize on it. Yeah. Well, that's right. Like, having guys like Klapka on the ice, you have to utilize that size and just put him in front of the net. Just let him wreak havoc. Goddamn
So
ball, get on your feet.
I agree to a certain point, but I also think that he's at his most effective behind the net in the corner, driving to the front with the puck. He's had several,
Well,
scored a few goals that way in his short NHL career. He's got a few assists that way in his NHL career. He tends to cause havoc, and he gets the rebounds after he shoots off the pads. So
yeah, no, that's true. But I think when when it comes time for the Flames to be a contender, if a guy like Klapka is more useful on a
in front,
line
yeah,
being the guy in the corners and not the guy in front of the net, then you've set him up with the wrong couple of guys to be playing on his line, in my opinion. Like just his size alone and how hard he is to move away from the puck, I think would make him far more useful being that guy in front of the net, taking the eyes away from the goaltender and plugging in rebounds.
I do
Eventually,
agree
right?
with
Like
that.
like
I do
like
agree with
as it is right now, you are right. He is more effective when he's being the guy mucking it up in the corners and stuff. But I think moving forward, I think that's the role you need to get him.
Yeah. Greg says seeing McDavid took a discount and other players did as well. How much do you think someone like Makar gets?
McCarr's a better player than McDavid, so he's probably going to get 14.
Jeremy says 12 to 13. Greg says 13.5 to 14.
Mm.
Um, I don't know about Makar taking a discount because he's already won a cup there, man.
Yeah.
That's a big difference between Kyle Connor and Connor McDavid taking discounts and Makar taking the discount. Is Makar's already won a Stanley Cup there. KQ says he's coming back home. I think that is absolutely delusional, but
I,
I wouldn't hate it. In
Dylan,
fact,
Dylan,
love it. I
don't
do think that that's absolutely delusional.
Dylan, don't crush their dreams. McCarr is coming home, baby. He's coming home. I mean, obviously, I would support that.
Yet another right-handed
I
defenseman.
Yeah, right. Well, once we get rid of Anderson, then we open up a spot for the need for another right-handed defender. Um, yeah, can you imagine Parekh and McCarr together? Fuck me,
Yeah,
that'd be
two
awesome.
righties.
Yeah, one of them was going to have to figure it out because I think
I
that'd be a
agree.
pretty stellar ass end or quarterback duo for a power play.
Makar
That'd
would
be
be
sick.
worth every cent of a $16 million contract. He is the only player in the league besides McDavid currently. Actually, McDavid and Crosby that I would call generational.
Yeah.
He is that fucking good. He'd be worth every cent of that. I would pay him more than that.
I mean, here's the deal. We'll pay him the 16. They have to take Kadri and Huberdeau. Will retain half of Huberdeau. Let's go. Let's get it done.
And they can have Anderson
Just yeah.
and
No,
Weir.
no. Slow the fuck down. Jesus Christ. No.
Jeremy says no
Anderson's got
deal.
to be on a different deal. No deal. Yeah. Fuck you. You're an
Jeremy
Oilers
says no
fan.
deal.
Shut it. Shut it, Jeremy. We're not talking Oilers here, dude.
Uh, I think 14 is shortchanging him, man. Like the cap is still going up, and it's going to be going up even more. And guys are going to be taking more and more and more and more. And he's still got another couple years before he's got to get paid. So I think 14 is shortchanging him. He is the single best defenseman in the league, and in my opinion, it's not even fucking close. He's the only he's the only defenseman in the league who can put up 90 points in his sleep, and he's the only guy who can put up 90 points at all who can also defend really, really well.
Right. Right.
He's you guys are so fucking lucky you got him at fourth overall. I think that like I said, that's a generational player. Imagine correct on this power play. Which power play? The Edmonton power play or the Calgary power play? I mean, he'd make the Calgary power play better, 100%. I have no doubts about that. Jeremy asking Chris, do you ever go watch AJHL hockey in Calgary?
Oh, the Canucks. I haven't seen them in a couple of years. I used to a fair bit, but it's been I haven't watched them in the last two, I would say. I used to actually go quite often with my uncle, second cousin, uncle, whatever. I'm not even sure what the actual affiliation is with him. Who he has gone to pretty much every game in the last fucking 20 years. He's a huge fan. But no, it's been a while for me. I do have to get back to them. They're looking pretty good last year.
Did you guys or did you hear that breakdown of Zeri's goal? Apparently, Friedman had a different angle of it, and the stick blade was over the net, but the heel of the stick where the puck hit was under the bar.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Except for the fact that puck came down, it came through the net at a downward angle. But I understand what they're saying there.
What kind of star are you looking for if you're giving up a first with Raz? I think that's what you would have. Not saying I want him, but I think that's what you would have to give up to get Jason Robertson if he had an extension. So I'm curious what
I
you're
mean,
looking for.
I would do a first in Anderson for Robertson.
Oh, all day. Like
Yeah.
probably not our first, but I give away Vegas's first. Like as long as Robertson was extended. However, I don't think. I mean, I don't know if Robertson would extend in Calgary, but I'm not sold that he would. He's you know, about to be a UFA. He's had 100 points before. I think he had 109 points 1 year or something like that. He's a guy who can score at will when he wants to. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I think he'd be wanting quite an expensive deal, and I think he'd probably want to go to UFA to get it if he's not getting a deal in Dallas.
Well, honestly, like his contract ends as an RFA with arb rights. So if they can sign him to a reasonable contract, then that part of it is out of the way. Um, or if we can pull something like that off and prove to him that it's worth him staying, which obviously is going to be a pretty difficult sale. But I think them signing him first and then trading would be more ideal, obviously. But
Oh, 100%.
it's hard to say. Like he's probably gonna try and stick it out and get all the way to arbitration so he can potentially make more. Especially if he sees that they're trying to sign him to a contract right away, then it probably will alert him that he's probably on the block for a trade, which would be. I mean, I think it would be a mistake on Dallas's part because they're kind of in that window, right?
Yeah. My only thing with Dallas is they have an absolute metric shit ton of scoring, but they only have two top four defensemen. Three.
Right.
Um,
That's fair.
right. So like Robertson is amazing, but they were good before they were borderline contenders before they got Rantanen, and now they have Rantanen and Robertson and Hintz and Johnston and Sagan and Ben and Duchesne. Like they have so many guys who can put up 20, 30, 40 goals. It's
Hmm.
absurd, honestly. It's yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do a commercial, so to speak, and we'll be right back, everyone.
Welcome back. Chris is not quite back yet, but we will get into it. David just shot that one wide. Hopefully, the Flames can tie this up and make a good game of it, man. They've actually really stepped up in the latter half of the second period there and started playing a little bit better. Oh, they got it! Blake Coleman. Woo! And Chris said Coleman sucks. Here he is. Hey, I thought you said Coleman
What's
sucked.
up? Well, he does. I didn't say he sucked. I said he wasn't as good as he was.
No, I
But
heard you. You said he's fucking horrible.
yeah,
I'm
he's
kidding.
fucking.
I'm kidding. You didn't say
He's horrible. Fuck Blake Coleman. I don't need Coleman in my life. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, Coleman still got it, eh? And yeah, Greg's right. Skinner basically handed that one right to him. It's the one thing about the Oilers, man. Like, I don't want to give them any ideas, but if they ever fucking decided to get rid of Skinner, it might actually fucking help. What the fuck is this game? I don't know what this game is. It's a tie game. That's what it is.
What the fuck is this game? I'll tell you what this is. This is Battle of Alberta, baby.
Fuck yeah.
This is what happens when you put all of your eggs in the forward basket and allow a rebuilding team a chance to get back into a game.
Are we rebuilding? Is that really what's
I
going
don't
on?
know. No, I don't know what we're doing.
I
Like,
think what Shane meant is, what the fuck is this rebuild?
right? Yeah, like, right. We're supposed to be tanking for McKenna right now, but no.
Greg says, Battle of Alberta. This is the battle of Skinner trying not to implode. Well, he is losing that battle.
Classic Skinner. Skinner.
Skinner. We are getting bounces, that's for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Skinner's name should be Bounces.
I think Skinner's name should
Bad
be
bounces.
AHL, but I
That
support Skinner being the goaltender for the Oilers for years to come.
I agree.
I'm
I
a
hope they
big
re-sign him.
fan of it. I think they should give him the 12 mil.
I agree.
They
And
should
a
have
no
given
move
him
clause.
McDavid's contract. Actually, screw that because he needs an 8 year, right? This is the last year you can do 8 years. So Skinner
Yes.
should get the 8 year. It doesn't have to be 12 mil. You know, he can be 10, just slightly above Nurse.
I haven't noticed Kirkland much this game except for just now.
I noticed him in the second. I went, oh, he's playing. Okay.
New goalie coach. I must have missed something they said. Did they give Skinner a new goalie coach?
Yeah, that was the big joke. That was literally the meme that I sent to the chat with Skinner facing the boards and said, "New goalie coach, things are going great."
Yeah. Let's go, Terran Boot. Welcome to the stream. Ball
Let's
trying to
fucking
filter
go.
a shot through gets blocked.
It's
Shane.
classic.
New goalie coach. Who? Ray Charles? I like that.
Looks good from here.
Let's not blame Skinner for that goal. Bouchard was there too.
Well,
I think
that was
the
the
Oil.
issue.
I think the Panthers cup ring should have "Thank you, Stu Skinner" and "Thank you, Evan Bouchard" engraved in them.
Well, the issue when you've got number 2 on the ice here in Bouchard is,
He's
you know,
terrible.
he'll have one eye on the puck and one eye on the goaltender, but not one eye on the shooter.
That's true.
Right? That's the issue. You know, he's looking at you and looking for you at the same time. and and it just baffles me that he can't be a solid defender with that type of eyesight or
I think
hindsight.
Greg's
Sorry, I
growing
meant
old.
hindsight. Fuck you, Greg. We're sorry. Yeah, $2. Yeah, he probably saw the shot and the goal without moving his head or his eyes.
All right, backs. Let's win this face off.
We didn't invite you into the chat, Greg, to chirp me the whole time. Fuck,
No, I
and
did.
hurt my
I
feelings.
specifically said, "Come in here and make fun of Chris the whole time."
Yeah, I forgot to change the password on your stream. God damn it. Well, it looks like one of us is watching the Vancouver game tomorrow and the other one isn't. Well, enjoy your game tonight, Dylan. It's the last you're going to watch in a while. Cooking. Yes.
Chris is, as the kids say, cooking. Can you smell what the Chris is cooking?
Simmer down. See, now you're just sounding old.
Coleman's buzzing around the net like that. The
He's
Flames are
just trying
buzzing.
to he's just trying to up his value so he can actually get the second round pick that he deserves for the trade deadline.
Sure.
All right, let's see what this power play looks like.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say ass. They've had one
Oh, they
good
won't
power
be
play
good.
today, actually. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
The Flames'
Well,
power play
exactly.
actually looked good once tonight.
It's a weird looking first unit, when you got Farabee on it.
Frost. Like, Frost isn't
And
bad, don't get me wrong, but
I like his creativity, but we just yeah. We just don't have that wow factor for the power play, do we? Like at all.
oh man,
I
Coronado is so fucking
was
good.
watching the game.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Who would have thought that, 3 weeks or whatever it was in the AHL would have done a player so much good?
who are you talking about?
Coronado last year.
Oh, right,
We got
yeah.
sent down and then back up again.
Yeah.
What a what an effort to keep the zone by Kadri. That was nice.
Yeah. Oh, that was huge. Yeah, okay, I'm a little behind you. That was a really nice play.
the fact that you agreed with me so quickly, I was like, oh, good, we're matched up on the stream.
No, somebody else held it in before, but I think it was Weaver,
Mm.
which is good because that's his job.
Right. Yeah. First portion of his job, keep the puck in the zone.
Yeah. Taryn Boot
Somebody
says
should.
Gradine and Coronado should double shift out on the PP, and I kind of agree because
I don't have a problem with that.
they're both really good today.
I think Ball just did one of those crafty veteran moves and pretended to not be able to get the puck so he can get the icing. I don't know what just happened there, but it seemed like a pretty easy play by him to just grab the puck. So
He did.
I support it.
Just as you were saying that, he was putting his stick up there, pretending
Yeah.
pretending real hard. And yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, I support it a lot, like wholeheartedly. I think it was a great decision by number 7. Speaking of which, do you like my new team name in the hockey league?
Lick my ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's Chris's new team in their team name in fantasy this year. I usually try and make a team name with
Jeez.
one of the players that I have, or multiple of the players that I have sometimes.
Wolf doing his best Mike Smith impression. That's good. That'll that'll
But the thing
that'll put some
is when Wolf
confidence
does it,
in
he
the
actually
in the
puts the
Oilers.
puck on his player's stick. Smith,
Is that really what just happened? Because
yeah,
mean,
he totally did that.
I mean, he did, but it was like more like a suicide pass in a bad situation. Somebody that wasn't ready for that type of play.
Looked like he was ready for it to me, but
I mean,
other guy, I'll give you the other
the
guy was on his ass, so a little dangerous.
the the immediate puck out into the zone following that would suggest otherwise.
Shane and Taryn Boot saying Zeri and Gradine have both been good tonight. Gradine is the skill stick, which is a video game joke.
Mhm.
Um, and Zeri has been great tonight. Yes, he has. Well, he's had a few great shifts. I think maybe not great all night, but
He's been pretty solid. Like he hasn't
definitely
had any
and he's had a few great
anything
shifts.
bad. Yeah.
Far from bad.
Mhm.
He was bad in preseason,
Correct.
but it's good to see that he's doing a lot better in the regular season thus far.
And we just decided to go back onto the penalty kill. Klapka going into the box yet again. Is he our new Sam Bennett?
Is that Hanley? Oh, I thought it was 44. Looked like, oh, maybe I'm looking at a different play.
Like, Draisaitl really whines a lot, doesn't he?
What's that, sorry?
Draisaitl whines a lot.
Oh, yeah, of course he does. Almost as much as Kadri. Bennett without the flashes of greatness. I didn't see flashes
I
of
will
greatness
agree with you.
with Calgary, but anyways.
Dylan will not agree with you because he's never once in his life thought that Bennett was a good player.
Bennett plays great in the playoffs, but the rest of the time he's fucking miserable.
No, that's okay. We all agree to disagree with Dylan. That's okay.
It's
Yeah,
Mike
yeah,
says Edmonton whines a lot, which is also
100%.
true. I'd say LA whines more than Edmonton, but it's pretty fucking close. Of course, LA being Drew Doughty and nobody else.
Yeah, Drew Doughty whines a lot. Drew Pouty, as I like to refer to him as. But I mean, McDavid is known for it, and he gets the calls because he's McDavid.
Yeah.
You know, when he does the whining, even if he doesn't get the immediate call, he gets 3 calls following. Draisaitl, I don't know that he necessarily gets all the calls, but he's just constantly fucking just when they
My issue
defended
with
me.
McDavid isn't that he whines; it's that he puts his elbows in people's faces and doesn't get called for it. It's not that he whines and gets calls because he deserves the calls he gets. I'd say most of the time, but I'd say that he doesn't get the calls against him that he deserves.
Right.
Tricidal. Not saying
Suicidal.
RPK is 0% so far, so it can only improve, I guess.
Hey,
I
KQ,
mean,
I'm
it could,
gonna
it could stay the
I'm
same.
gonna use that. I'm gonna use that a lot in the future. Thank you for that, KQ. Chrysidal.
Oh, I'm going to use it all the
That's
time.
it. I mean, that is a very suitable replacement for dry saddle, obviously. Well
I
done.
think that's way better than dry saddle, which is
Yeah.
honestly just dumb. Um, Leon is a sneaky, dirty player, but that's the thing. So here's the thing:
Yeah.
Draisaitl, McDavid, Kucherov, McKinnon, all of them. They're great, great, great players. They are the best players in the league, the best forwards in the league. They put their elbows into guys' faces consistently, and they don't get called for it. It's fucking ridiculous.
Nice. Coleman, like I've been saying, fucking brilliant.
Nice
Probably get two
block.
first. Probably get two first.
Nice save by Wolf. It's only 20 seconds into the power play. Let's
Right.
get a face-off win here and clear the puck. That'll be good. Happy to see some new faces in here. Always love seeing classics like Matt and KQ in here. It's nice to see Taryn Boot and it's Mike in here. Nice to see some new
Where'd
people.
Tuxedo go?
Tuck was in at the beginning, but he hasn't really been in since about halfway through the first.
What the deuce, Tuck?
Welcome, everybody.
Well,
Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't like asking for that all the time, but got to sometimes. It's part of the whole YouTube thing. Another nice save by Wolfie.
let's mess with the algorithms, dude. Speaking of messing with the algorithms, McDavid gave it a shot and Wolf fucked him. Attaboy. Fuck you, 97.
Yeah. Wolf dealing with the bounces pretty good, eh? Because there's been a few on their power plays that have been bounces. Weird little bounces that he saved.
Here comes Bouchard up the ice. He's looking at his favorite two players at once, deciding who he's going to pass to. Nice save. Look at that. Fuck you, RNH.
Wolf is there. Like I know he's let in 3 goals on 24 shots, but he is there before the pass arrives so often. He reads plays so well.
Mm-hmm. What a pass back.
Bouchard staring at his visor. His visor and his skates at the same time.
Yeah, I was going to say his visor and his toe all at once. That did feel like a long one for sure.
It did.
That's what she said.
I like this Terran boot guy.
Right? Yeah. Evan Bouchard, the only player that you've ever heard of that can look at three things at once. That's offside by a mile. What's going on here?
They say Gretzky had eyes in the back of his head, but Bouchard has eyes on the side of his head.
He's a sloth, isn't he? But he can't be a sloth, right? With the eyes on the side, because his eyes are way too close together.
They're like they're all over the place. They're like Mr. Bean.
Yeah. Yeah, like he'll be looking, and one eye's going this way and one eye's going that way. And then they pan the camera and go back to him, and then he's like this. And then
Oh,
like
we have
that.
an
Just like, I
Australian
don't
with us.
understand what's
Look at
happening.
that.
What?
Taryn Boots from Australia.
Oh, sweet.
Not many people to banter with. Well, feel free to come. We don't do this very often, but we do. We like to do an episode pretty much every week, and we do some post game shows. We're going to try and do more of these if we can throughout the season, but definitely come back. We'd love to
Yeah.
have you.
Welcome
Matt, you're
from,
in Melbourne.
welcome
I didn't
from
know that.
Australia, mate.
Fuck, we got a couple Aussies. Shark eyes with diamonds, no You know what?
Awesome. Come back
I
anytime.
can
This is
see that you
fucking
guys
great.
are Aussies. Now that I know, it makes sense.
That was great. I like that a lot.
You guys are fucking hilarious.
Oh boy.
We'd
It's not
love
very
to do
often I
it
hear.
every game, Mike. Like I'd actually love to do this every game, but unfortunately, uh, our real life jobs do not allow for it. But would love
I think
to.
my wife would walk out, which would, I mean, in hindsight, would free up a lot of time to do these more often.
That is true.
Maybe it's worth a chance. All right, let's do it. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, I'd
I
love
don't
to,
want
man.
that. I don't want to
I'd
do
love
that.
to.
Jeez.
Fortunately, I got to pay the mortgage.
Right. I can do this from my desk at work. That's fine. That's easy.
Kyle, you finally showed up. He says there he's undressing Bouchard in OT. Kyle, coming in near the end of the game, I've been wearing the jersey you told me to fucking wear today the whole time, and you didn't even come until the end. Come on, man.
I just want to know how Kyle is seeing into the future.
How he's what? Sorry, seeing the future.
Into the future.
Well, I mean, Zary did
Yeah,
have that beautiful overtime goal in the first game of last year against Vancouver, so it's a really good shout, actually.
Mike's not wrong. Mike's not wrong.
You
Yeah,
guys don't have lives. Well, you're not
that's what I just
wrong.
said.
I have a job, not a life.
It's fair.
James Wright
Fuck
will
yeah, you were,
been
Kyle.
locked down since going down 3-0. Kyle celebrating currently not having a job and also the Blue Jays win. Being a teacher in
He
Calgary,
just
of course.
Are you a teacher, Kyle? I didn't know that. Sorry about it. Do you get to collect the $30 a day? Like, do you have a kid that you can send to some sort of facility?
As soon as you put your jersey on, the Flames scored 2. Which jersey did you put on?
Hey, put up, baby.
You're collecting 30 days and you have a cat. As a cat and a wife. I'm pretty sure he's got a wife. He just got married. Congratulations, Kyle.
Congratulations. Apparently, going to do more of these and not have one anymore. So it's not like balances itself out, right? I'll get the wife. Chris loses his wife, his second wife. I mean, it's fine. It's is is what it is. I have two cats and a dog. My dog is just. I mean, she may
Kyle's
be.
new hobby is day drinking. Kyle, that's been my hobby for like 20 years.
Cheers.
So welcome.
Right. Yeah, Dylan works nights. He can only drink it during the day. He likes to have a good 6 to 8 before heading to work at the sawmill.
Get home at like 8:30 in the morning and drink myself to sleep. No, it's not that bad. I drink a lot less than I used to.
Are you
It's just
drinking
fun.
Pilsner, Dylan?
I am drinking Pilsner. I
Fuck's
drank a
sake.
dinosaur and a couple Pilsners since we sat down.
At the SoCal from Martel Loop Brewing.
Oh,
Really good
nice.
shit if you're ever looking for a raspberry wheat ale. And they're a good group of people there. Check them
Nice.
out if ever. And with that, I'm going to create a short or create a clip with that and take it to them and get them to sponsor us. Even if they just send me, 4 packs of SoCal every couple of days, I'll be happy.
Everybody's got cats. We got a Johnny jersey. I got one back here that's signed. I have another one in my
Oh,
in
yeah.
my closet. Nice. You were hyped about McKenna after the first.
Hmm.
I
It
mean,
felt that
we
way,
haven't
didn't it?
won yet.
Fair. But going down in that fashion, the way they did, like we both talked about, they came out looking pretty strong and ready to play for the first 5 to 10, and then it just kind of went to shit for the next 30 minutes.
Absolutely. Moss Sports World, welcome in.
Vegas is
Vegas
up,
up
eh? Look at them.
5-3 on the Kings. The Kings are starting their season badly. They were up 2-0 at one point.
You were. So look, haven't even looked in.
I know Dorofeev had a hat trick.
Nice.
Last time I checked, it was 3-3, I think, and Dorofeev had just completed his hat trick.
Yep.
Kuzmenko scored as well, by the way. Whoa, Kyle! What did Skinner ever do to you?
I mean, is he wrong?
No. Yes.
It
Yes, he is wrong.
might be worse. Is he?
Gorgiev is much worse than Skinner. But
Well,
Skinner's
you
still
heard,
pretty
heard
bad.
it here first.
Gorgiev isn't even an
Holy.
AHL level goalie. So,
Right.
but I
Right.
see what he's getting at. I mean, Gorgiev and Skinner are both pretty fucking horrible. I'm happy we have Wolf. That's all I'm saying.
It is nice having
A goalie that can make a
a
save.
future for goaltending, even if it's just the one. Because obviously it'd be nice to have a suitable backup, but still
Okay,
feel
Terran Boot. I have an Anderson jersey. He's going to be traded. I have a Tanev jersey. I have a Gaudreau jersey. I have a Monahan jersey. I have Mangiapane Team Canada jersey. I have just a Brody jersey. I have all sorts of jerseys from guys who left.
yeah.
For a
Yeah.
minute there, it was like every time I bought one, they'd leave. So I bought a Huberdeau jersey and it didn't work.
My
I'm kidding. I actually like Huberdeau more than most, but still. I also have a Kachuk jersey.
my Monahan pillow he just doesn't feel right anymore. Not even sure what to do with him.
Just make him a Kirkland.
No, I'm
No.
not doing that. uh, I just let it be my dog's chew toy. Nova, what are you doing? Come here.
I think the only one I'm still gonna wear from that is probably Tanev. I fucking love Tanev, man, and it's just a good. Everybody loves Tanev, man. It's just a good jersey to wear. So I'll wear. I wore the Kachuk jersey, I guess, when Florida was against Edmonton. But it's too bad. It's
Yeah,
too bad Matt Bay will get sent down. Will he though? Like if he keeps playing like he's playing, man. I know, like I know that he is not waiver eligible, so he's the only guy that we have really that is logical to send down. But if he keeps playing like this, I don't know if he will get sent down.
I mean, I think you have to give him a legitimate shot, but somebody's going to go somewhere when Huberdeau gets back.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't
I
necessarily
mean,
think that.
they've got 8 defensemen. Though.
Sure.
They've got Miramonov up still, right? So Miramonov could go, Bean could go. They could make a trade. I don't know, man. Like I think that it's probably likely the most likely thing that Matt Vey gets sent down just because he's waiver ineligible. But I'd be awfully disappointed. Like unless he has a couple of bad games, then I kind of understand it. But so far, this is only game one. But I mean, he got the team going with a goal, right? So
With that snipe.
oh, Wolf with a fucking
Yeah,
beautiful save.
that
Beautiful
was
save.
fucking nice. Yeah.
He's so confident too when he pops back up. He's like staring right at the puck. That wasn't offside. He absolutely looks NHL ready, Kyle. He absolutely looks NHL ready. I couldn't agree more. We'll see what happens over the next few games, but through the rookie games and the preseason and this game, he 100% looks NHL ready.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I've seen all I need to see to say that he needs to remain on the team. Craig needs to get on the phone and start getting guys out of here. Make room for the kids.
Wearing Johnny Gaudreau jersey now. Rest in peace.
I don't know where's my camera. Oh yeah, it's mine. My Johnny is always these days is covering my mirrored picture of Aginla. The issue that I have is it reflects the TV, and
Mm.
so remember we had that one comment a while ago, maybe last year or the year before, where somebody chimed in that I believe worked at Rogers and or Sportsnet and somebody and said that if we don't cover that up, we're going to be nailed with copyright. And so,
Yes,
um,
honestly, that was the hockey guy that told me that.
so it was, yeah. And so I been covering up that Aginla mirrored picture ever since with the Gaudreau jersey.
Oh my God, Wolf!
How's that?
Jesus!
Yeah, thank you. Fuck you, Frederick. You can't just. It was it was more than just tripping. Like it was egregious tripping, and he's complaining about the call.
Oh, so good. So we're surprising again this year, fellas, or are we going to be bad? Um, I don't know. I'm curious what you guys all think. Let us know. The answer to Kyle's question: are we surprising again this year, or are we going to be bad? I think we are going to be. I know it's the easy answer, but it's also the most likely answer. I think we're going to be mid. We're going to be just miss the playoffs, just like we did last year. That's
Mhm.
the Flames way, but it's also the Flames roster, man. It's also the Flames roster.
Yeah, I don't feel like we did enough to um, advance in the standings, like
Like
in the
Kyle
off
says,
season.
ninth place is tradition.
Yes, yes. This
Oh, Coronado.
I, I agree with you 100%, Taryn Boot. This is definitely the time. Unfortunately, he's got the full no move clause right now. Is modified no trade kicks in the off season, but now is the time for Craig to at least have the conversation with Nazem about what team he's willing to go to if he's willing to step out and become a
I absolutely
contender
agree. That
again.
was a really nice save by Skinner. Sorry, I'm trying to
Yeah, yeah,
talk about the game at the same time, but
yeah.
keep going with your thought there, Chris. Um, yeah, I think that Kadri is at his most valuable right now. To be fair, I said this last year too. I thought that that off season he was at his highest, and now I think that now he is at his highest value. So who knows? Maybe he could go higher. I just think it's very, very um, like it's not a high likelihood that his value could get any higher than it currently is.
Do you think
Um,
Regula ever had pranks pulled on him where people are putting an R at the end of his name on his jersey with tape?
Regula, Alec Regula, probably.
Yeah, just Regula.
You're just
So
a
they're like, hey,
regular guy.
hey, regular.
We make
Yeah,
it happen. What the Kadri move? You mean Taryn Boot?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we're talking about.
I mean, I think the
That's
return
the
would be
issue we
good.
have.
I just don't think that. I really don't think that that Conroy is going to go and actually ask Kadri to waive his no move clause. I just don't. As
Yeah,
much as I'd like him to, and I really want him to, I just can't see it.
yeah. I mean, Conroy's kind of proven that he doesn't have the balls to be a GM. To be honest
What
with you,
Matt said. I don't think he's even considering trading Kadri.
no, I know, and that is the issue, right?
Yeah,
He he's not trying to build a winning team. He's trying to continue on with the mediocre, the mushy middle, you know, maybe just make the playoffs, maybe just be out of the playoffs, draft at 15, fucking shit that we've been doing for 20 goddamn years. I've had 4 GMs say the same bullshit. Nobody's willing to fucking do the right thing and build a winning team.
yeah.
It's absolute garbage.
Surprised they're not putting McDavid and Draisaitl out here with fucking 15 seconds left in the offensive zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's 0 seconds in my world. Where have you been?
That's fair. Yeah, I'm clearly 15 seconds behind you. And Kyle's right. Unless they suck, nobody's going anywhere. Actually, that's not true. Anderson's getting traded. He's not going
Is
to
he
get
though?
extended. He's getting traded. Coleman, I think there's a decent. I'd say there's maybe a 40% chance that he gets traded. Maybe 35 this season, but nobody else this season, unfortunately. Even though I think actually Miramonov could get traded or claimed on waivers or something, but that's about it.
Yeah, if Craig needs to make 3 phone calls for Maramonoff, if nothing happens, he just needs to waive him for contract termination. Just get him off the roster. I don't give a fuck. Like What's it going? It's going to cost us what, like $800,000 a year for 2 years? Like, I don't give a shit. Get him out of here. There's zero reason for him to be on this team. And take Bean with you.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
When overtime starts,
Beans
I'm gonna
look
turn the
decent.
comments off. Like you guys can still comment, but I'm gonna turn it off on mine so I can't see it because I don't want to hear about it before it happens. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick though.
You're going to hear about it because you're going to see me celebrate, baby. Because Gradine's going to fucking undress Skinner while Bouchard's looking at him. Well, let's be honest, Bouchard's going to be looking at him and the Oilers bench at the same time. There you go. Starting it off in overtime, we got Uyghur, Frost, Kadri, and Coronado. It's an interesting and quite powerful overtime start, I think. Nurse on the ice. School boys.
My choices are Bouchard and Frost.
Oh, what a steal by Maddie. Oh.
Oh, Frost almost got it.
Fuck. You see that Coronado steal?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, unfortunately, that is the case. We are definitely going to have to ride him because, I mean, there's zero confidence in Cooley being even a reasonable backup at this point.
I still, I don't know. I think Cooley's probably going to play some games.
Of
He's
course,
definitely going to have to play at least 2 games in the next week and a half or so.
yeah, we're going to see him tomorrow against Vancouver, I would think.
Nice save, Wolf. I know I'm behind you, but
That'd be a Will boy. That's right. Edmonton.
nice freeze, nice stop. Only another fucking 4 minutes to go before we only have to face one more shot by McDavid and Draisaitl each. Fuck.
There you go. Got to win the face-off.
Really
Coronado's going to
appreciate
streak up.
everyone sticking around, guys. Thanks for joining the live stream. It's been
Yeah,
a lot of
if it
fun.
wasn't for you guys, it would just be Dylan and I talking to ourselves, and that's boring as shit
Fuck
for
you,
everybody.
Chris.
That's right. That's right. Fucking
He's right.
Coronado, man. He just skates hard all the time. I really like him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just saw that rush you're talking about.
Yeah.
Who was that was beside him? Because he was fucking quick there.
Yeah.
Was that?
Is that Nooch? I didn't even see who it was, to be honest with you. I wasn't even looking at
It
the
was
Oiler player.
McDavid. I've been tracking him.
Oh,
It
is
was
it?
McDavid.
That makes sense then. I suppose McDavid would be able to keep up with Coronado. But he made him work. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Come on, Frost.
It's always nice to see everyone changing, and yet they'll just leave McDavid and Draisaitl on for 5 straight minutes.
Right. I mean, if you had that roster, you would too.
Oh, fuck.
Simmer down. Simmer down.
Oh, it was nursed. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Flames need to make a change here, though. God, don't let Bouchard. God damn it.
Nice block by Frost.
Nice. Fucking, we can't change. There he goes. Here he goes.
Oh, they were trying to change. Fuck.
Oh, come on, Gradine. Keep it out of his glove. Nice. Nice stick. This kid's here to stay, boys.
Yeah, yeah. I'm fucking absolutely sold on Gradine. Absolutely.
And we just took a penalty. Fuck's sake.
Is that a penalty shot? Please tell me it's not a fucking penalty shot.
No, it's not.
Okay. It's
Oh,
a pen. Oh,
apparently, maybe it is, or Uyghur's getting tossed out. He's pretty happy about the call, by the way. Uyghur supports the call. He agrees with the call 100%.
Yeah, absolutely agrees.
He's,
You can tell.
yeah, he's.
Well, I guess why would you put him? Yeah, I don't know if he's getting ejected for that, but I mean,
Well, but what if it goes to a shootout?
I guess you're putting Uyghur in a shootout.
I mean, McDavid literally just fucking grabbed his face.
That's exactly what I mean. These guys, these fucking elite players, put their elbows on guys' face continuously. That's exactly what I mean. They're trying to protect the puck, and their elbow goes up directly into the other guy's face. It's fucking garbage. Complete fucking garbage.
You fucking tell him, Mackenzie. Don't fucking take Stripe's bullshit. That was horseshit. I mean, don't get me wrong. He was definitely impeding him and should have got a penalty, but fucking McDavid just grabbing somebody's face in the process is bullshit. If I was number 97, I'd be embarrassed for myself. Maybe he's just pissy about his little contract. I don't know.
I don't know why he'd be pissy about that. He's the one that fucking took it. He could have asked for every single dollar that's possible under the CBA and got it, and he didn't. He obviously told them exactly what he was willing to take, and they said okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So his Flames are just going to continue to ice it down the ice right now and say fuck it. They had a chance
I would, but no, I would, because I don't know if I've ever seen a Skinner shootout, but I'd like to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, the only issue I have with that style of play is you're just quickly getting the puck down the ice and giving them a chance to get set up and streak in, which I'm not a fan of.
Absolutely. I'm at 53 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm at 40.
45.
Oof. God damn. Ought to be Wolfie. Nice. Ball just given Crysidle. I used it in Crysidle. Oh no, it wasn't. It was what the fuck was that?
This is an awesome, honestly. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but this is way better of a game than I was expecting, and I'm fucking really proud of the boys.
Yep. Yeah, agreed. Fucking 23 seconds to get through here, boys. Let's go, Wolf. We need you here. Let's get in the shootout because I feel like our chances are much greater in the shootout than they are in this scenario right now. Gotta be Anderson. Oh, fucking get out of the way, Stripes. God damn it. Tick, 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 tick. Time goes by. Time goes by. Ah, fucking A. What a save. That's what I love. That's what I love.
Oh, you mean the save by was that Ball
No, no, like my groin hurts watching Wolf on
play
that save.
the entire
That's
time, every game? Oh, all right, well,
that was
we're
nuts.
going to a shootout.
Bonus, bonus hockey, and bonus armchair GM podcast. You are
Woo!
all welcome.
I agree, Kyle. I hope we can give Wolf a great team. If if the Edmonton Oilers had Wolf the last 2 years, they would have won 2 cups.
What the
Like,
fuck?
not
How
even
how do
what?
how are we watching the local team and fucking guys from Australia have got a stream that's happening like 20 seconds before us? How is this
It's
possible?
I don't understand, man. I don't know. The
Lit-
shootout hasn't started
literally
for me yet.
watching no, literally watching the stream from the people that own the rights to all of Canadian teams, and we can't get them
They tripled the
quicker
price
than
too,
people in Australia. Fuck! What a kick in the dink that is.
right?
Kirkland time.
960 is pretty fast. I listen to the radio a lot because when I'm working, I can't watch obviously, so I listen on the radio a lot, and 960 is generally pretty quick.
Back in the day when and Rob Kerr and Charlie and
Bardius,
even Peter Labardius and stuff, I would very yeah, Wolfie ought to be. I would very often sync up to Fan 960 to hear Peter Marr call the TV. You know what I mean? It took a bit of patience to get it synced up properly, but it was a really good game to watch after that with Peter Marr doing the play by play for live TV.
absolutely. Wolf with the shootout stop on McDavid. I'm just watching the replay of that
Right?
right now.
Here it is, Kirkland time, baby. Let's go. Oh, Skinner's seen that move before. Well, that's it. We got nothing else. Kirkland didn't score. Now what do we do?
So remind me why Kirkland's in? Why Kirkland plays?
Well,
I thought he
because
was supposed to be a shootout guy.
because 60% of the time it works every time, dude.
I'm joking, but also not completely.
I haven't said a single joke since I got here. Fuck's sake, that was an undressing. Gross. Fuck you, Christ idol.
Oh, that was you got to give Wolf credit for that. He tried so hard. Yeah, Mike. We would love to. Like I said,
He
I
tried
work
so hard.
nights. I work at 10 p.m. quite often, so I can't even do it if I try. The room that I do this in, my girlfriend needs for a lot of
Yeah,
her stuff
Frosty.
later.
Well, plus you work weekends, so
And I work weekends. Nice shot,
I
Ross. With that, and like Chris works until 5 and gets home at 6 or something like that most nights. Like he can. Our our um our schedules just don't work. for doing this too often, but we will try. And any chance we get the chance, like anytime we get the chance to, we will.
Attaboy, Wolfie. I do this more often than not, except for I don't delete it. I just continue it. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily shit talking Frost at the moment, but I do that all the time.
Yeah,
Shit talk
I
him in the
back
middle
up
of a
what
live
I
and then
say, even if
boom.
it doesn't make sense.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, no, I said it. I live by it.
Yeah.
And here it is, Rasmus Anderson. The entire game is on the line for number 4. And we
This
are
guy's pretty good in the shootout too.
continuing on with the shootout. Why the fuck is a defender taking a shot in this scenario over? I don't know.
Chris,
Like,
Anderson has scored more goals in the shootout than pretty much everybody on the team. Like, he is actually good in the shootout.
we have like 4 guys on the team that have never had a chance at the shootout.
That's fair, but
Nice.
also
Nice. That'd be Wolf. All right, here we go. Now we just need Gradine to be put on the ice right now. Let him end this game.
nice save by
Simple
Wolf.
as that. Simple as that. Put 92 out. Let's go. All right, Maddie, let's go. Oh, it's the fucking post. Ah, damn it.
Shut up.
uh,
It's like fucking 3:30 in the morning for Taryn Boot, and he's just like, let me sleep already.
nice. Right? And they're just coming up to fucking spring and summer now. Getting ready for the hot
All right,
season.
who's up next? This is okay. I hate shootouts.
Here it is. Here it is. 92. Let's go. Be the stud that you are. Ooh. Skinner didn't know where it was, but he saved it.
This is like how a Battle of Alberta should end. If it needs to end in a shootout, it needs to be like a round 7 or later shootout.
Yeah, that's fair. Nice. Get out of my fucking crease, you piece of shit. Wolf should have fucking given him the blocker to the teeth.
I would have.
I absolutely would have. Take your
I'd
ass
put
out of
Sharon
here.
Govich in. I don't know who's next, but I'd put Sharon Govich in.
Way to call it, Dylan. Wait a minute. Are you making the calls down to Huskar or what?
No.
Oh,
I'm not.
Another goddamn post. 2 posts in 1 shootout. Oh, damn it.
Fuck.
Oh,
I love how they're zooming in on the post.
yeah. Oh, here we go.
We heard it. We heard it.
Here it is. Bouchard looking at his visor and his skate,
Oh,
but not at
as
the
long
net.
as Wolf isn't looking into his eyes, I'm happy. We save. I don't even know who's next.
That was
Aaron?
quite the head fake there, Bouchard.
The
No, Zari.
accidental head fake.
Zari. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Skinner is a fucking stud.
Shut up.
Well, I mean, I've been calling him a sieve for a couple of years. So I figure if I pull out the stud comment, maybe do
This
the
is
reverse
this
therapy on him.
reminds
I don't
me
know.
of I don't know. In past NHL games, I've been able to put shootouts away easy, but this year I just fucking they all go to round 10.
Thank you, Posty. Thank you, Posty. Capping out. At least Wolf recognizes and praises Sir Cross.
I'm looking at the score clock. I probably shouldn't have.
Me neither. And it's fucking Kadri. His stock has never been higher.
It is
Craig,
weird
get on
that
the phone.
Kadri,
Get on the
that it
phone.
took them this long to take Kadri or Kadri.
And he's fired up. Holy, he's fucking fired up. Get on the phone, Craig. His stock is never higher. First game, shootout winner.
Fucking
Come
right.
Attaboy, Kadri.
Fuck yeah, guys.
Love it. Hey, coming up.
Suck it, Oilers. Hey guys, the tanks on hold are winning the cup. Kyle, I love you, bud. The way you hop sides on Team Tank. 2 days ago, you were like, "Ah, fuck it, I'm on Team Tank." Oh, they didn't put Mangiapane in the shootout either. Interesting. They put Bouchard in. Mangiapane.
Well, they didn't want him to fall down. There's
The
nobody there to hold
duality
him
of
up.
Kyle.
Push my fingers into my eyes.
Kyle is usually up very late, and I work graveyard shifts, so him and I talk hockey late at night all the time, and he's fucking awesome to talk hockey with. Thanks for joining us, guys. Really appreciate everybody. Thanks to all the new people for coming in, and thanks to all the regulars for coming back.
Peace
Make
and love
sure
to
you
Aussie
fucking
world.
like and subscribe, all that good stuff, all that YouTube regurgitative nonsense. Love you too, Kyle. And Mike, we would absolutely love to do more shows like this, but we just can't. Well, we're gonna try our best to do as many as we can this year, but logistically, it's super hard. But we will try.
It'll be way more than years past for sure. We've broken away from the Hockey Podcast Network and is kind of freeing up a bit of our time for this. So we'll be definitely doing lots more of these. If not direct watch parties, we'll be doing after game shows, like live with just good conversations with fans and whatnot of the Flames. So yeah. like the
YouTube
Facebook
channel.
Page and the YouTube, and follow us on hockey. Sorry, Armchair GM _pod on X, and we'll get you live streams whenever we can. We'll likely be doing at least one or two a month, but we'll try and do more if we can. Yeah.
And really appreciate the love you guys have shown us. Lots of love this stream, and good game, Jeremy. I know you're an Oilers. Actually, I don't know you're an Oilers fan because I'm pretty sure you're an Avs fan. Anyways,
no, come on,
good game though.
Right, Jeremy's back on the Avs bandwagon. Not a boy. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. No, that was a good game.
All right, cheers, guys. Go Flames, go!
Right.
Good opening night win against the Oilers. Fuck yeah.
Go Flames.